Okay, so here's proof that boy groups really stuck in noise music. Now, I always defend boy groups being like, they are diverse, they have different music, you just never check new groups, this, that. But I did my research again and I found out that boy groups release a lot of dark and noise music and very less of noiseless music. And, boy groups focus on dark and noise music. Also, mostly all boy group songs in the fourth gen sound the same, with the exception of maybe one or two boy group songs. So boy groups are bad, boy groups are terrible. I should have done my research first because I always go like, y'all never do research. But I never did my research properly on boy groups to find out that they actually do dark and noise music and that boy groups are actually not diverse. So please, I am sorry for not listening to you guys and for always defending boy groups because boy groups are actually trash and boy groups are bad. And I take it back. Boy groups are boring. Boy groups are horrible. All the opinions about boy groups that people say boy group, 4 boy groups are boring, 4 boy groups are bad, boy groups release dark and noise music, boy groups are this, boy groups are that. I agree 100%. And here are some examples to prove to you that boy groups release dark and noise music. They all sound the same and so on and so forth. So here are the examples.
I want you 떠오르는 말이 뻔해 I need you 잊지 말고 나를 봐 애교로 넘길래도 이제 난 통하니까 거짓말 이제 Welcome to in my heart 내 마음속에 그대로 Stay away so bad I just wanna live in this fiction I can't even believe that we found in love 눈이 떠지지 않을 만큼 거리의 앞이 전부 너에게로 날 갈래 너에게로 빠지고 있어
Okay, so in conclusion, psych bitch, this video was a clickbait. I'm going to continue defending boy groups and their music in the 4th gen and going to continuously say that they are diverse and don't only release dark and noise music and they don't only release one type of sound. I made this video as a clickbait so that y'all could click on the video because y'all would see the video title and see what I have to say in the start so y'all can get clickbaited and then in the end I will show you all the amazing songs. So the thing that about this video that makes it ironic and funny is that I actually came into K-pop listening to girl groups more and liking girl groups more and knowing girl groups more than boy groups despite knowing a couple of boy groups, I still knew girl groups more. And even now, I know a lot of girl groups more than boy groups. But I know enough of 4th generation boy groups to know that boy groups actually do release amazing music. It's funny how so many people say boy groups release dark and noise music, boy groups do one type of sound, when I, a person who knows girl groups more and is more knowledge on girl groups, is a person defending boy groups, even though I'm not that much familiar on boy groups and know them a lot. It's funny that I, as a girl group stan, mostly am defending boy groups and sharing with you all these songs. So y'all need to stop and y'all need to at least check on boy groups first before saying that boy groups release dark and noise music. How do you know boy groups release dark and noise music when you haven't even dug deep into boy groups properly and mostly looked at title tracks of boy groups and mostly looked at popular slash bigger budgeted well-known boy groups? How do you know boy groups release dark and noise music when you haven't even dug deep properly into boy groups and actually given boy groups a chance? You all just looked at 2 or 3 songs and 2 or 3 groups or whatever, and then you all had this assumption that they release bad music. You all had this assumption that they're bad and terrible. You all had this dumb assumption. That's why you all believe that boy groups release dark and noise music because you haven't really dug deep into them. You haven't really at least checked out some boy group releases to know if they release dark and noise music. So do some research and check up on boy groups first before assuming that they release dark and noise music. Dig deep, give them a chance. Stop assuming that they release dark and noise music just so you could make your opinions about boy groups true because you'll constantly hate on them. Stop hating on them, but rather give them a chance and then see for yourself how amazing their music is and how diverse boy groups actually are. And you'll find some amazing B-sides, amazing title tracks, amazing boy groups that debuted and disbanded or still promote that release amazing music. Just give them a chance and you will see how amazing boy groups actually are in the 4th gen.